Okay, so this is Ever B again, Spooky Girl. And so I wanted to do another video. Um, this is a part 2 of my introduction. So as far as me uploading videos and things like that and photos, I'm going to put my email in one of the descriptions. I'll put my email there. So if somebody can figure out, how to put photos and stuff, I know you can't do them on YouTube, but I've been trying to find a site that would take some of these photos and stuff and analyze them and, just give me their opinions and stuff. But I wanted to do another video. So this one will talk a little bit about my childhood. So don't get discouraged. I'm going to give y'all a lot of stuff. I got to learn how to edit and stuff like that. Again, I'm still figuring out stuff. If anybody got any, you can offer any kind of help or, that would be lovely. Because I just got to edit a lot of videos and stuff. Maybe cut them short. And sometime in some of the videos, so, I just want to cut them short and things like that. With that being said, a little bit about my childhood. So I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. And born and raised, like I said, my kids are grown. I am a normal person. Probably not to some of you, but I am. And I used to have people, I would go on some sites and would talk about stuff. And, I would have people that say, wow, that's so cool. You see ghosts and, I think I've seen a few ghosts too. So, I know in my first introduction, I was just talking about orbs, but there's been some experience when I seen some other stuff too, but it wasn't like evil stuff. It's all about your energy, I think. I think every once in a while, you'll get like a little surprise or something, but it's all about your energy. You know what I'm saying? Evil things will probably get bored with you quick. They're going to try, but, if you're not really on that, they're going to go on to the next person. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me go over here. But that being said, I think my father's mother or either his grandmother was into it. And she had like the crystal ball and stuff like that, but we were little when we used to go to her house. So she would, the tarot cards and stuff, we didn't know, she'd go to the store or something and we'd go climb up in her closet and, be playing catch with the crystal ball. We didn't know, So, but yeah, she used to do all that stuff. We wouldn't know till years later what it actually was, Like, and then when we first found out what it was, we thought it was cuckoo too. We was on that bandwagon. Like, great grandma was cuckoo. But my father did not want us going to visit. And him and my mom used to argue about that because my mom called her a witch. And it goes back to some of the stuff I said in part, in the first introduction, like it's taboo. People don't want to talk about it, no matter what color you are. If they thought you had special powers or you was predicting the future or anything crazy, it's times where they were hanging people for that. So, and they wasn't just black people. So that being said, my father didn't want us visiting the grandma. Of course, we went anyway. My mother didn't want us visiting the grandma. But of course we went anyway because my dad insisted on it. She was a nice lady. She fed us good. She took care of us good. She loved us to death, but that's what she did. We didn't understand that we were little kids, why people were coming in, sitting around the table and all that stuff. We didn't, we was just running around the house tearing up shit. But later on, we found out, what it was. I've heard from older people that it's a generational thing. And, that's probably why we are like this, because I'm sure it's not just me. I have 5 sisters, 4 because one passed, and 1 brother. I don't know, because me and the sisters ain't never sat down and talked about it. Never. And that's crazy. Like, do you see stuff? Do you hear stuff? We never done that. So I don't know if they experienced those things too, or if it was just me. But my grandmother on my dad's side was really deep into that. And so mom didn't like us going over there. Mom called her a witch and stuff. They both passed on now, my mom and her. So, but my mom didn't like it. She, grandma would buy us shoes and different little stuff, and my mom didn't want us to wear that stuff. She, I don't know. So that's, some of my memory that I want to share with you guys, that, my grandmother was deep into it. And I think my grandmother on my mom's side was into it a little bit too. She was a little, different, so to speak. Just because people are different or you don't understand them doesn't mean you have to, say bad things about them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just wanted to get that out there. And so, the grandmothers were different on both sides. But the father's mother or grandmother, I think it was his mom, both of them may have been, but they were really deep into that. And so that's a little teeny bit about my back history with it. Again, you need to know if anybody is seeking it or trying to find information about it or whatever. And, you're going to probably get a lot of different opinions and, different feedback on it. It's up to you what you decide to take in or not listen to or whatever. But from my experience, we have a third eye here. So what I've been told, it's like a spiritual eye. So, a lot of people talk about, like I've been on sites where people talk about, ooh, I want to open my third eye. And, oh my God, I would love to see ghosts and stuff, And the truth is you don't, I understand if you like a weirdo or something and you're really into that, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But when I actually started seeing the stuff, I was troubled by it. I wasn't having fun at all, to be honest with you. It wasn't fun for me. I understand that it could be a gift or it could be, I don't understand, I don't really get it all. It's just things that I've heard. I have to use my own discernment with it. But there's nothing cool about it because it's for a reason. You know what I'm saying? If you are seeing and hearing things, you know what I'm saying, and you're not on drugs and not, drinking and stuff like that, regardless of what people may tell you, you know what I'm saying? And there are some situations where people are mentally ill. So we can cover a little bit about that. But everybody that tells you that they see something or hear something ain't mentally ill. There are some situations where that happens when there's drugs involved or, they're just wired different. I can't explain it. I won't try to explain it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing my best to make some sense of it. But it doesn't mean, it could mean that they have a mental issue. It could mean that, and it doesn't have to mean that, though. So certain things happen to certain people for a reason. God controls all of this, even for an atheist that may be watching my video and listening to it. We got here some kind of way. For those who don't believe in God, you don't have to call him a God. Call him whatever you want. But, we got here some kind of way. So there is some type of being or something that made all this happen. However you want to look at it. Some people, Jesus, God, Jesus, and, other things, however you want to look at it, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. To each his own. What I'm saying is, Black people need to talk about it more. Stop being scared. You don't have to be scared. It's what you see and it's what you experience. And if you know in your heart, that's what you seeing and that's what you experiencing in, regardless of what people are saying in your ear. You know what I'm saying? If you know this, then don't, stand by it. Stand by it. People gonna always have opinions. There's nothing you can do about that. You know what I'm saying? Call me whatever. I know what I see. I know what I took pictures of. I know what I took videos of. And I know it's not dust. I know that. You can call it dust all you want to. But when I start sending those videos with them close-ups and them pictures with them close-ups for those who want to see it, whatever. You looking at it too. Now what? What is it now? Some dishes out the sink or, whatever you want to make it up to be. But when you looking at something and it don't look like nothing you ain't never seen before, okay. So that being said, my grandmother was deep into it. Now, we didn't find out this till we were older. We saw it and experienced some of it when we were younger, but as we got older, we understood what she was. Oh, that's what she was doing with that ball. We used to be, because it was heavy. It wasn't like a ball. It was glass. So, we'd be throwing it around when she wasn't at home. So you have to, you have to understand that just the things that you see in this world, that you can see with your physical eyes, if I can say this, and you'll listen, because you don't have to. It's not everything. You know what I'm saying? There are things around us all the time that we cannot see. What the camera does, it has a certain light or a certain vibration that makes these things show up. Now, it doesn't mean that they're bad or they're good. Again, I don't know that. It just means that it makes them show up where you can't see with the naked eye. And some of us can see with the naked eye, but for some of us, I'm just going to say, if I feel like they know, I was told by an older person, it's kind of like a forest, and you're in a forest. This is what an older person told me. You're in a forest, like a dark forest with big, thick trees and all of that. And it's only, you look in the distance and you see like a little hut with a little light on and one window. Like the whole hut ain't lit up, but just a little light in one window. It's kind of like that. That's what we are. Those of us that see it, excuse me, we are like that hut. So, we're a little light in darkness. And so they know, and they see whatever they are, whoever they are, wherever they come from, they know the ones that can see them and sense them. They know. This is why they try to contact us or reach out to us or show themselves to us. They don't bother with the ones that's crazy. Y'all crazy. That's a spoon that you're looking at. That's dust you're looking at. Blah, blah, blah. They not bothering with that. Whatever they doing, whoever they are, the beings, the spirits, whatever they are, they don't got time for that. They like us. You know what I'm saying? No, ain't nobody got time for this. They not bothering with the ones that don't really, you know what I'm saying? It's like an energy thing. They know. I was told by older people, like they know those of us that can sense them and feel them. And actually, I can sense them before I even grab the camera. I can actually sense that they are around before and when I grab my camera, there they go. I have went in houses, relatives and friends' houses, where, I'll film and didn't see anything, and they're not just in my house, because I've been in houses where I didn't see nothing. But if I started calling and, saying hello, where are you guys? And, come say hello and stuff like that, they'll come. They was nowhere around, until I started calling. And I had somebody sitting there with me that was a non-believer that actually saw, and I would move the camera out the way so they can see it with their eyes. Like, look. you know. And I had a guy friend try to explain it to his family, and they didn't believe him. And he was like, no, actually, he was telling them he actually saw it. I showed it to him. So you're going to always have your disbelievers, and, you know, that's okay. Again, that's okay. You know, they're wired different. They don't care about that, and the spirits don't care about them. Alien spirit, well, whoever they are using these orbs to see us and look at us, and whatever they doing, they don't care about them neither. So just like they're going, oh, that's just dust, and fanning their hand at it, they doing the same thing to them. I'm like, okay, well, they ain't studying me, so I ain't finna waste my time on them. So they try to come around or contact, from what I've learned and what I've seen from my experience, the ones that they know are open to it, and the ones that they know that can do it. I don't want to say certain people have certain abilities. I don't like all that. I don't like that word psychic neither, because that sounds cheap to me, and fake. I've never liked it. I like clairvoyant. I like that word. I don't like the psychic word. I just don't like it. So you will see videos where there is fake, where there is, that's really dust. You will see that. And you do have fake people out here that pretend to see things and hear things, and they don't. You will, you know, run into that. I'm not fake. I'm a regular person. I have a regular job. My kids are grown. I don't do drugs or none of that. And I'm a real person. And I'm telling you, and I'm a real black person, that it's real. It's not a joke. And, you know, it's not for everybody. I don't know how it's selected or how we're selected or however that goes, but it's real. And so I don't know if this started a generation thing with my grandma and them, or however, because they were deep into it. But that's something else I just wanted to add. Like, my grandma was deep into it. Yeah. And my mom was crazy with that. She just wasn't on it. She didn't want us going over and things like that. So again, that's what this channel is about. Let's share some stuff. What do you think about it? You know, and you can not agree. You know, you can say, you know, that's crap. You know, y'all, you know, it's weird, and they're demons, and, you know, all that stuff. Just say it in a nice way. You know what I'm saying? You're allowed to say it, but in a nice way. You know, because I welcome your opinion. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. You know, but my beliefs won't be moved. You know what I'm saying? I know what I see. I know what I experienced over the years. And just, I've been wanting to do these videos for so long. And just, you know, we need to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Like, black people, let's talk about it. Stop with the movie thing, and it's always white people with the ghosts. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about this. We need to talk about it. So let's share our experiences and things like that, and opinions and stuff like that. And that's what this is about. I really don't know what they are, and, you know, what their goal is, or none of that. I still don't know that after seeing them for all these years. You know what I'm saying? I've never been harm bound. I don't have furniture flying around, because I've been seeing them for a lot of years. And for people to say they demons, well, you know, what they waiting on? Because I don't have evil things happening to me. I don't live my life like that. But even though I see them, you know what I'm saying? I don't have evil things happening to me. I don't have furniture moving when I'm sleeping, stuff like that. I don't have that. So, you know, you thinking demons, they gonna do demonic stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying they're good, but I'm just saying, you know, you got religious people. I also wanted to share this. I've got some religious friends. Remember, I told you guys in my introduction that I identify as a spiritual person. But I have some religious friends. I do. You know, we kind of on the same page with the God thing. But, you know, they go a little bit deeper. And, you know, I showed them the videos, different friends at different times. And they literally almost threw my phone back at me. My camera back. You know, that's religious people. That's evil. That's bad. Get it away. You know, they didn't even want to finish looking at the video. And I had one friend tell me, And I actually love her a lot. She's a very good friend of mine. You know, you're not supposed to be seeing that. And, you know, I just kind of looked at her like, you know, I didn't want to go back and forth with her because she's real religious and older and stuff. But, you know, I was thinking to myself, like, who are you to tell me what I'm supposed to be seeing? You know, so this is another video that I wanted to do, part 2 of my introduction. And so I'm going to have to, I do have a job and I have a life. So I've been wanting to do these for a long time. It's going to take some time. You guys have to be patient. Look at the videos that I uploaded and then give me some time. And I'm going to put some more up there. But I do have to figure out how to edit and stuff like that. I got to do some stuff like that. So just be patient. Work with me. Everybody's opinion is welcome. Just you don't have to be nasty about it. You know, just, we're just all here. Just, you know, share. Just to share, you know what I'm saying? And if you feel like, you know, you seen some stuff or heard some stuff or some stuff been going on with you and you can't explain it or whatever, you know, because some of it is probably demon related. I don't know. I don't know that. I can't tell you that. All I can tell you is I've been seeing them for years. I've been filming them for years. And I'm, you know, I'm okay. You know, I don't really have health problems. You know, and again, you know, I don't have things flying around my house. So, you know, you would think if they're demons and they've been around for all these years hanging around me, you know, they would be doing something. You know, I'm a strictly God person. That's who I ride with. So, you know, I'm guessing, you know, I would be boring for demons to hang around all the time. But hey, what do I know? You know what I'm saying? I don't live my life like that. So I personally don't think they're demonic. You know, I think they can be, but I think it's the energy that you send out, you attract. So whatever they are, you know what I'm saying? They're, you know, what's attracted to you is what you are. And I've also heard that there are energy too. So with that being said, there's another video. This is Ever B, aka Spooky Girl, and give me some time. I gotta go edit some stuff. I gotta look on some old phones and stuff. Just trust me with this. I got y'all. We gonna get into this. We gonna get into this. We gonna talk about this and we gonna get into this. And you will not be disappointed. Thank you again for watching my channel. I love you. Bye-bye.